Fight! New Silence. Liu Kang. Shang Tsung. Scorpion. Shao Kahn. Raiden. Sub-Zero. Come here!
Your spine will shake. Yes. I'm simply too fast.
The void begins. Death comes for all. Dream of nightmares. Beware the shadows. Outstanding. 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 You suck. Don't make me laugh. Impressive.
Welcome back, everybody, to yet another episode of the MK Mobile Podcast. I hope you are all doing well. And yes, I am doing well myself. Thank you for asking. It is September 30th, 2022. We are T-minus 8 days until the 30th anniversary for Mortal Kombat. That's right, October 8th, 1992 is when this game originally released. Just amazing that it's been 30 years. So as we get closer to that date, and as we get closer to the next update for Mortal Kombat Mobile, and as we get closer to my favorite date, which is Halloween, freaking love Halloween, you guys, I thought it would be cool to talk about what nightmare character you would like to see added to the roster for MK Mobile. We're going to talk about that. So I'm going to go over your guys' responses for what kind of like hellish monster or scary creature you would like to see added to the game. And then we're also going to talk about some spoilers, everybody. Freaking spoilers. There's just no way around them. But we're going to wait till the end. I'll give you ample time to turn this podcast episode off if you don't want to hear it. And believe me, I don't blame you if you don't want to hear it, okay? I was actually considering even putting that in the episode, honestly. But it's just, they're everywhere. By this time, I'm sure everybody has probably heard them anyway. So, it's Mortal Kombat Mobile related. This is a Mortal Kombat Mobile podcast, so we're going to cover them. But like I said, I will let you know beforehand, before we start talking about it, to turn it off if you don't want to hear it. So, with that, let's get started about the newest Nightmare characters and who you, the player, would like to see added into the roster. So right now we have 3 Nightmare characters. We have Jason, Freddy, and Leatherface. And while I must admit that is a terrifying trio of characters, I just still feel like we're missing someone. Maybe a couple people. It'd be nice to expand that Nightmare team, okay? And I think a lot of you also feel that same way, just because I did get a lot of answers, a lot of responses to this tweet here. So I'll read over the tweet. This is what I sent out on Twitter. I said, what character would you love to see added to the Nightmare team? I personally am going to go with the monster from Jeepers Creepers, okay? That was my first one I chose. Like I said, they did such an amazing job with the wings for Vampirus Melina. Just the way they come out and retract, all that stuff. They did such an awesome job. I would love to see what they could do with that badass character, okay? That's my guess, the Jeepers Creeper monster. Now, let's go into your guys' responses. Okay, JT is going to go with Spawn. Totally JT. I would love to see Spawn. I'm a huge fan of Fawn. What the hell? Not span of Fawn. I'm a fan of Spawn. Jeez. Anyways, huge fan of Spawn. God dang, something's happening with my brain right now. Anyways, if you look at my Twitter bio, my picture, I have like a fan-created Spawn gold card, okay? So I would love to see Spawn in this game, absolutely. And that kind of goes back to the cape. You know, the cape is flowing, it's alive. It could, I think they could do some amazing stuff with that as well. Matt, GD81, Ghostface or Michael Myers? Okay, I'm totally with you on Michael Myers. I would say Ghostface only if it actually prompts like a call to your phone, like in real life. Calls your phone and it plays that recording. Do you like scary movies? That'd be freaking crazy. Okay, Kel says Candyman. That'd be badass. Would love to see that. Rain has a picture of Ghostface from the movie Scream, of course. Bojar says Alien if they ever get the rights to add it into the game. Even though Alien has been deconfirmed a long time ago. That's right, Alien and Predator were both deconfirmed, possibly during a combat cast a long time ago. I can't remember when. but it was they couldn't get the licensing to them, couldn't get the rights. So yeah, I agree though. Those two characters obviously would sell like crazy if you could get those in the game. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this game. I apologize. Or butcher this name here. Manon Esta Marley. Michael Myers. Okay, I agree. Florin Costin says Pinhead from the Hellraiser series. Oh hell yeah, that'd be amazing. I can just imagine what kind of nightmares they could have that character do. And so that wraps it up for what characters you would like to see added into the Nightmare team, or just into MK Mobile in general. I did have one more. I think Ash from Evil Dead would be amazing as well. I could just imagine the feats of strength for that character would just be insanely funny, honestly. And his movesets would probably be sick too. So, okay, that's it for the first part. Now, everybody, if you can hear the air horn, the warning siren is going off. That's because I'm going to start talking about some leaks, spoilers, all that crap, you know. Again, I was even contemplating just not putting that in an episode, but hey, they're freaking everywhere. The days of us not finding out about a character until we find it in the game are over. People make it their business to data mine and find out what is hidden in the game, and until an actual company can stop putting files in the game before an update, they're gonna get found, okay? What they could do is just put them in during the update, but I don't know how that works. I'm not in that business. So leaks are going to be there. It is what it is. So we're going to talk about that. So if you don't want to hear this, turn it off right now, okay? So we're going to talk about what's confirmed so far. So just about 30 minutes ago, MK Mobile Twitter account released a picture of Scorpion hugging a giant teddy bear with friendship across the top. So friendships are coming to MK Mobile. Now, this was actually hinted at a long time ago. After Feats of Strength was introduced, actually. So 1.19 is what we're talking about. And here's a video clip of McPack kind of explaining and hinting at it way back then.
In the future, all new characters are going to have Feats of Strength unlockables, ranging from super serious to probably some fun ones as well. Maybe even friendly?
Now, obviously, Mick was referring to an unlockable in the Feats of Strength portion of the game. Now, a lot has changed in terms of marketing things in the game since since this video came out. That was a long time ago. 1.19 was so long ago. Obviously, before the infamous 2.0, where the marketing really took over. So I think originally they were going to unlock friendships, possibly even brutalities through Feats of Strength, and then it changed. So I think now we're not going to find that in the Feats of Strength. I think they're going to be sold to us and unlocked with gear as well as packs. That's my guess, okay? But that is confirmed. Friendships are definitely coming to the game. Okay, so here is what isn't confirmed yet, but is a very good possibility. The first one being the Battle Pass, okay? They said that they had found some files related to a Battle Pass or something like a Combat Pass, which is probably what they would coin it as for this game, or something to that effect, okay? So that is probably more than likely confirmed. It also, if you listen to the last episode, I kind of mentioned an older tweet from Mick where he kind of hinted at a pass as well. So it's very possible. Let's see, what else? Classic Tower. They also saw some files labeled with like Classic Tower. I also kind of hinted at this a couple episodes back, even a couple videos back. I always thought a Classic Tower was coming. That was my prediction. It's ready for it. We're ready for it, especially with all the hype surrounding the 30th anniversary for the game itself. It's time. So I'm super hyped. If that's actually legit, I should actually tell you that none of this is substantiated yet. Okay, so we don't know if any of this is accurate. But like I said, maybe I said it a little bit earlier, leaks anymore, could probably count on them being pretty accurate. Okay, so Classic Tower, super hyped. Freaking is gonna be awesome. Okay, next thing that they found was possibly a new Raiden character. Another Raiden character. This one is going to have the 1995 Mortal Kombat movie Christopher Lambert skin, which they actually do have that in the game. So I could see them easily transferring out. They have this that skin in MK11 console. So I could see them transferring that to the mobile game, and it just makes sense. So possibly that's going to be the character that you have to defeat, like the main boss character in the newest tower, in the Classic Tower. So pretty excited to see how they do that. If he has the actual voice of Christopher Lambert, probably does. Would be my guess, because I believe the console version does, that raspy voice, which is just an awesome voice, by the way. So that's a possibility. And then finally, Tremor. It looks like Tremor might be getting into brutality as well. My question is, are they going to make another Tremor for that brutality? Because they could put a classic Tremor in the mix. If they're doing a classic tower, they could come out with 2 classic characters. So like I said, those are not 100% proven yet, but there's a pretty good chance that they are happening. And there's probably other things that are happening with the game too with this update. If it is 4.0, probably some under the hood changes, tweaks here and there, possibly quality of life improvements. But whatever it is, it's coming fast because like I said, October 8th is coming around the corner. And I think that's when this update is going to drop, either that or the week after, possibly before, which doesn't really narrow it down that much. It could be, I'm not very good at narrowing stuff down, but what I am good at is knowing when the end of a podcast happens, and that is right now. So I hope you all enjoyed this podcast episode. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you're watching this on YouTube. And if you're not, reach out to me on Twitter and just let me know your thoughts. We are all going to find out what's coming in this next update for sure here pretty soon. All right, everybody, take care, and I will talk to you on the next episode. Bye.
Pandora.